Squirrels. You might love them or you might hate them, depending on how much they eat from your winter bird feeders. But if you've got trees in your yard, chances are that squirrels are a familiar link to native wildlife. In eastern Kansas, you may have the small and frisky gray squirrels as well as larger fox squirrels. Elsewhere in the state, fox squirrels go solo. Both species live in tree holes or nests, occupy fairly small home ranges that usually average 20 acres or less, and feed on a variety of native mast. Summer abundance makes life easy for squirrels, and food is everywhere. Winter is another story. That's when nutritious food like acorns and nuts become important. Squirrels bury nuts in fall and dig them up later for food. Black walnuts are especially important. Squirrels eat many kinds of seeds, including those of honey locusts locked away in fallen pods. And for trees whose seeds hang on during winter months, squirrels are often seen bouncing on slender twigs as they reach for these morsels. And squirrels eat berries of all sorts. The blue fruits of eastern red cedar, which are prolific and easy to find, though bitter. Hackberries, found commonly in native timber and city ornamental plantings. And berries like hawthorns, which in good mast years may provide ready food all the way through early spring. And of course, squirrels raid bird feeders for an easy handout. But some years, when winter is hard and food is scarce like this one, squirrels may resort to an emergency food that creates a puzzling mystery: tree bark. In this case, random areas of white wood begin to appear in smooth-barked species, and the woods can show extensive damage where bark is peeled away. It's not the corky bark itself that the squirrels are after. It's the green cambium layer found between bark and wood. It's tough work to get nutrition from these tiny bits of salad, sort of like licking a bit of frosting from a spoon. But squirrels may be forced to use the trees themselves as a food source. And once they get started, visible tree damage grows daily and can become quite extensive. Not all trees are suitable. The list of those affected includes several dozen species, but Siberian elm and Russian olive seem to be two favorites. Squirrels use their sharp incisors to gnaw and strip small bark pieces. Then they eat the green lining and drop the bark to the ground. Areas beneath the trees become littered with stripped bark remnants. Feeding pattern can be seen on the tree's exposed wood. Squirrels slightly mark the wood as they gnaw off the bark, usually around the stem rather than along its axis. Unfortunately, since they usually cut completely around stems in this way, the tree is girdled and will later die above this point. So new spring growth will occur only below the lowest girdling cuts where squirrels fed. It can be a case of eating themselves out of house and home. Extensive dieback can occur in a woodlot where squirrels use their home trees for food. But hey, that's nature too. When you're hungry, you eat whatever's in the pantry. I'm Mike Blair in the Kansas Outdoors.